a warm-up. Then we're going to follow with a yoga sun salutations. We're going to do some simple Tai Chi poses, a breathing practice, and finally relaxation. So let's start. So let's first warm up. We'll follow this fast breathing or breathing on fire, as we call it. Put your hands on the front and breathe through the nose in a more faster mode to energize and warm your body. And up. And circles. That's warming up your shoulders and your upper body. Don't forget to breathe fast in a little more intense mode than usual through your nose. And then the other way. Circle your shoulders back and forth. A little stretching. Take your ankle and try to stretch your quads, pointing with your knee down to the floor. Bend your other knee a little bit that support the balance, and stay there for a few. And the other way. Again, just point to the knee down, keep your balance, and stretch your quads, the thighs. And some warm-up balancing, hand up. Moving knee and hands up. Now let's warm up. As you saw on the slide, our element for today is environment. And I put a quote for you here there from Franklin Roosevelt about the environment. So I like always to start the session with a quote and an element to focus on. This is a mind and body engagement and a good positive way to start the day. So from here, we're ready, hopefully now, to start our salutations. Take a good standing pose. We call this Tadasana or mountain pose. You can have your hands shield like that, or you can open your palms like that. But the most important is make a good pose and a good posture as you are standing, so it looks good and you engage all the muscles. It's almost like a core kind of engagement of the muscles in the beginning. The Tadasana pose, a starting pose. So make sure you breathe well and stay there. Enjoy this pose and also feel a good posture before we start the salutations. And from here, raise your hands and look back first as much as you can. And dive. Bend your knees and touch your toes. Look forward. Stretch and look downward. Release your neck and your head. Bend and look forward. Stretch, look downward. Bend, look forward. Stretch, look downward. Relax your hands. And slowly put your hands down on the floor and go to plank position. And stay there. Establish the pose. And keep your breath flowing rhythmically. Slowly go down like a simple push-up, but don't leave your knees down or your chest. Just try to keep your chest up over the floor. Then move slowly to a relaxed baby pose, a baby cobra pose. Or you can extend to a full cobra if you want. Or up dog, lifting your knees over the floor. And look upwards. Slowly move to down dog. Stretch your back and your hamstrings. You should feel this nice feeling of stretching your hamstrings all the way down to your calves. From here, I want you to lift the right leg up and stretching to the ceiling. And if you can, bend your knee and look under your shoulder if you can. Otherwise, stretch your leg up and slowly now move it back to down dog. And lift your other leg, the left leg up. Slowly bend your knee and try to look under your shoulder if you can. Leg up. Back to down dog. Back to plank. And all the way down, take few relaxing breath circles. I'm going to show you a variation for the beginners or the others that they want to do an advanced pose. So this is the opposite reverse bow pose. But instead of this, the beginners can start with a simple scissors or moving hands and legs up. Those that they want to challenge a little bit more, try to grab your ankles. Here. Try to connect your toes and move from your legs, your chest up. Come down and relax. Come to your knees. And again, I'm going to show a variation of the camel pose for the beginners and the regular pose for the advanced level. So from here, first of all, establish good posture. Try to don't bend forward or backward. And then from here, for the beginners, you can simply put your hands back and try to come as much as you can on the back, trying to keep your posture right. For the regular camel pose, if you like to follow, take your hands and try to grab your ankles. And look up. Camel pose is a very good pose to energize your core, very good for your stamina as well. Come back to Namaste or Shield pose. And from here, come back to down dog. And bring your first leg up, like that. Put your knee down. And look upwards. You should feel a good stretch in your IT bar and on the top of your quads joints on this leg. And switch legs. And come to the cat pose. Yeah. Put your knees and your hands down and look up like a cat and breathe up and downwards like a cow. So cat, inhale, cow, exhale. Cat, cow. This is very good for your spine as it relaxes the spine and your joints. Back to down dog. And come to your toes, jump in a little bit like that. And stay in your toes for a little bit, stretching your fascia and your feet underneath. And then from here, you can move back to your heels. And again, stay there. Try to hug, to be almost like a moon kind of shape. And back to down dog. And from here to chair pose. And Tadasana. And let's go to the warrior poses. Put your front leg like that. Bend your knee almost 90 degrees. And start with a humble pose first. Put your hands back and try to put your chin close to your knees again. Hands up to the ceiling. And from here, warrior one, raise your hands up, support your leg on the back with your leg, all your posture, and look up. Front knee 90 degrees, and look up. Relax your knee and stretch it for a minute, and move to warrior two, looking between your fingers on the one hand and on the hand looking backwards. Align your body. Relax your leg and stretch. And slowly from here, bending this knee, try to move slowly to warrior three if you can. If you cannot, just stay here. You're a beginner, you don't want to challenge. But if you can, balance yourself and come to airplane pose first, or forward warrior three. Back to airplane, and put your toes down and pray pose. Put your hands down, down dog, and switch legs. Again, we're going to start with a humble warrior. Make sure your front leg is 90 degrees, your chest looking forward, with your head back, and humble warrior. Warrior one, raise hands. Relax. Come to warrior two, align both hands and look between your fingers forward and backward. 90 degree from forward leg. Challenge yourself to come as down as you can. You feel quite burning your quads, which is good. Relax and stretch your legs. And from here, again, either come to warrior three for the beginners with the toes down. For the other one to challenge, come to airplane pose, lifting your leg. And focus here for a few breaths. Or move your hands forward, warrior three. Put your toes down and come to pray pose. Try to keep your balance. And from here, just to relax a little bit, we're going to do the Roman stretch. Simply put your knee in front of your chest like that. Your other toes on the back are on the ground. And I want you to try to come as low as possible so you can stretch your IT band and your psoas. It's a wonderful pose for stretching, especially these muscles. And put your chest over your knee, and you'll feel this stretch in the IT band and the psoas. And put your head down, relaxing and breathing. Come to plank, change legs. Again, the Roman stretch. Put your knee down in front of your chest, and take your chest and put over your knee. Stretch your IT band and psoas. Back to down dog. Back to Tadasana. And Namaste. That was the salutation for today. We're going to continue with this basic Tai Chi poses. Take a stance that your feet are aligned with your shoulders, and you can breathe from your nose and exhale from the mouth, which is like a more different circular kind of breathing. But take your time to adjust to your breathing pattern. And from here, the basic Tai Chi pose, bend very slightly your knee and move hands up and down. From here, hold your hands like that and unfold your hands slowly with a breathing pattern, making the circle. And cleaning up the bad energy. And from here, the opposite way, taking the positive energy down to Chi in the shoulder height, exhale from the mouth. And push the mountains. Start with the hands from the Chi. And push the walls on the front. Take a ball, a virtual ball with your hands, and or the moon kind of shape, and slowly move from the one side, following the head, to the other side, changing the direction and keeping the ball right. And that's with Tai Chi for today. Let's move down to the breathing pattern and practice for Pramayana. And again, as we do similarly, with your own pace, try to keep this 3-part breathing. Inhaling for about 4 parts, holding the breath for around 7 parts or seconds, and exhaling 8 to 9 parts, so a little longer. Again, you can sit down in the Namaste pose in your knees, or you can even stand up. So let's start. And you can do that with your one nostril also. Or your other nostril. For the last breath, we're going to have to make the sound on the exhaling like that. Oh. Once more. Oh. Thank you. And now we're ready for our last and very important pose, Savasana, or corpse pose. So I want you to take a very relaxing pose for a couple of minutes and follow a good scanning of your body to relax all your body from your toes to your crown. So take a comfortable pose, corpse pose as we call it, for Savasana. Stretch yourself that you feel ready and close your eyes. And in 2 minutes from now, I'm going to alert you to raise and finish for today. But you can follow your Savasana for more minutes than that. So, scan your body from your toes all the way to your crown. Relax your hands. Take a comfortable pose on your mat under your spine. And when you're comfortable there, and when you're ready, close your eyes and just follow your breath. Come to your left side or right side. And from here, come to your Namaste or seal pose. Namaste, everybody. Thank you. Have a wonderful, positive day and the rest of your week.